Welcome everybody to another straight shoot video. Today, Steve and myself are going to be guessing the WWE match's star rating. All right, Steve, so it's going to be really simple. You and I are going to give each other a WWE match, and the other person has to guess what star rating that match got. Simple enough?
Very. Let's go.
All right.
I like it.
All right, Steve, let's kick this off by giving you arguably one of the greatest matches that has ever taken place on WWE soil. Ilya Dragunov versus Walter at NXT TakeOver 35.
Okay, so this is actually where you got me into NXT. I remember this because we were working together and you said, I need to start watching NXT. I remember this match. It was a meat slapper. That's all I want to say. 4.5 out of 5.
No, actually you undershot. So this is one of those rare instances where not only is it a 5, this is a 5.25 star match.
Honestly, that match deserved that rating. So I'm happy to get that wrong. But that match was that damn good.
Yeah,
100%.
That was definitely one of those big meaty man meat slappers. It's such a good match. If you haven't seen this match, like, you need to go watch it. Like, obviously, like, I don't need to tell anybody here that Gunther is awesome, but Walter was better than Gunther. Just go back and watch this.
All right, Santi, we're going back to, in my mind, the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
Okay.
WrestleMania 17. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. And before you guess the rating, how good was like the build up?
Oh, yeah. Arguably, like the vignettes of that match alone are good enough to be in a friggin' movie theater. It's so good. It's absolutely so good. And that WrestleMania as a whole was just unbelievable. But that match was incredible between actual in-ring work and in-ring psychology and overall storytelling. This has to be close to a 5. I'm going to say that this is a 4.75.
Santi, I am about to disappoint you. This match was given 3.5 out of 5.
Wow. That is heinous. That is criminal.
I remember seeing this rating a very long time ago, and I thought it was an abomination to the two people involved, the build, the story. That match was insane, and the crowd even made it even better. That this deserves to be up there.
All right, Steve, I'm going to hit you with a fun one. So this match took place at Extreme Rules 2014. This was a WLC match between El Torito and a Hornswoggle. Let me repeat this again. WLC.
Oh, you know what? I think it's going to be something crazy for what this match. I'm going to give it a 3.25 out of 5.
So you're like almost dead on. It's a 3-star match.
Yeah, no, I remember this match very well. And at 3, I think 3 is fair. We're coming all the way up to very recently. Clash at the Castle 2022.
Okay.
Gunther versus Sheamus.
This was a 5-star match that deserved to be an 8-star match. It's so good, man. It is bringing wrestling from the 70s with today's production and storytelling. It's so good. I think 5 is actually underrating this match.
It was so good. I love this match.
It was an unbelievable match. We've already used the term big meaty man's meat slappers earlier today. This is another one. It's so incredibly good. All right, Steve. So I'm going to hit you with one that's happened within the last 10 years here. So we're at WrestleMania 32, highly anticipated match between the Beast, Brock Lesnar, and the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, in a no disqualification match.
I'm gonna say this was a 2.5-star match.
This match is a 3.25, so 3.25 match rating. I think that is egregiously high. This is a 1-star match for me. I hated this match from beginning to end.
It's one of those ones where, like, again, I enjoy both wrestlers and how they perform, but it wasn't all put together well. All right, Santi, I'm going to shock you with one. SummerSlam 2020. Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio in a street fight.
Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really remember this match very well. I know that this is off the heels from that eye for an eye match at Extreme Rules between Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins. I'm really hazy on anything 2020, if I'm being honest with you. I think the 2020 WWE is like a fever dream to me. Like most of it, like I
all that lockdown stuff, it was just so hard to actually get entertained by it.
It really was. Like it was proof as to like how important the audience is in terms of making a WWE match feel special and important. I'm gonna say that maybe this is a shocker and this is a 4-star match.
So I was very surprised because anything with Dominic Mysterio involved, I'm not giving over a 3.5, and this was 3.75 out of 5.
Wow. And Steve, my last one here. This match was billed as 20 years in the making. Satan himself, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 19 in a no-holds-barred match. So, Steve, what did this get?
I'm going to give this a 2-star match. I remember this match. Granted, it's got two of the biggest names ever in the history of professional wrestling. But listen, in 100 years, when we get invaded by aliens and they want to know about professional wrestling and they say Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan, they look that up, it is not a good match. I am gonna say 2 out of 5.
That's what I would rate it, because this is the most geriatric match I've ever seen in my life. Just two elderly men trying to put together a no holds barred match. It was a recipe for disaster. This did get 3 stars, which is shocking. I think maybe it got 3 stars and maybe 1.5 of those stars based on just star power of the people who are in that match, because I'm with you. This match is actually atrocious.
All right, Santi, and my last one. I'm winding back the clock on this one. I'm going all the way back to No Way Out 2001.
Oh, okay.
3 Stages of Hell.
Okay.
Triple H versus the Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay. I'm going to say that this is a 4-star match.
It was a 4.75 out of 5. It's Austin. It's Triple H. I'm pretty sure you could put them into the middle of the ring with a potato sack and they'd make it work, you know? So this match was fire. If you've never watched it, like people in the comments, go watch this match. It is what 3 Stages of Hell should be.
All right, folks. If you enjoyed that video, please consider leaving it a like, a comment. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. It is 100% free to subscribe, and it helps us out tremendously. You can always change your mind. Steve, where can people find you?
Guys, you can find me on my other YouTube channel, The Social Session. I'll have the link in below. And then you can find me on Twitter at Mr. Tashk and on TikTok at Mr. Tashk. Santi, what about yourself?
Twitch.tv/SantiZamp. All of those links will be down in the description below. Thank you very much for watching another Straight Shoot video, and until the next one, cheers.